Okay, God of War 2. This is my Titan video guide walkthrough for this part here. Now we're on the Colosus fight. This is a pretty longish fight, but it doesn't need to be any harder than it really looks and appears to be. So what is happening here is that we're trying to access that blade in the circle in the middle, and we're also trying to access this item here too to fling at this guy. Now, flinging that thing at him off the bat is the best thing to do, because otherwise you're just forced into hitting him until he gets into his little animation where he stops moving and he's stunned. So he's got a very wide hit range for his that swipe that he does. So the main things you want to be aware of is that, and I would recommend using the magic while you have it, because you're shortly going to be stripped of the magic, so you're not going to have it anymore. So, might as well use it while you have it, in my opinion. So anytime he's stunned, you run to the sword, pull it out a little bit more, because the whole idea is to pull the sword out, and you can't do it unless he's stunned. So there's the magic. It's all gone. We cannot use magic anymore. So now you just got to play it safe and just hit his arm area where it's kind of destroyed and that blue is there. Just jump one time over, or double jump. It's probably even better. Just when he does that slam with his right hand, and just keep hitting his. You can hit his chest, or you can hit his left arm, and just take quick swipes at him, and then just move away, because his right arm sweeps it's got a lot of horizontal range, and it's hard to dodge roll away from his attack. So I got nailed right there. So we're going to access the sword a final time here, and we're going to lose some of our health. So if you're actually lower than what you end up getting, I think you get health, but it's not very difficult just to be at where you're supposed to be. So now we have the Blade of Olympus, and now we need to hit his arm, although he's going to be shooting these blue flames at us, which can be blocked, completely blockable. A lot of things in this game are blockable, and just always take advantage of that fact, especially on bosses. You never think that anything can be blocked. Just always double check that. Just when you're practicing a boss, just that's what I do. I see, first of all, what can be blocked and what can't be blocked, and that's and I could work from there at a really good pace and determine a good strategy from there. You still got to learn the boss and his patterns and his attacks and stuff like that, but it's really helpful to know what you can block. And parrying is going to be a very important technique that we're going to be using once we acquire it. We're not going to be able to parry right off the bat, obviously, but once we do get that technique, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use it in the best possible way to always parry and do counterattacks. So now we're inside of the Colossus. So you're restricted to using the Blade of Olympus here, and this is the boss. And I hope I'm not sending you spoilers, but I kind of am. But I assume that this is an older game, so I assume everybody's just coming here for help beating this game, not for to not see spoilers. But this is on the final form of Zeus. You have to use this blade too, and it's pretty tough because it takes a lot of getting used to use it. So if you're really struggling over in this area here, I would just recommend, especially when the enemies are in large groups, I would recommend just blocking until there's a lull in the attacks, and then using the circle button just to grab enemy by enemy until you've weaned them out a little bit, until there's like one or two enemies, ideally one, so then you could just attack him normally. It would be nice to be able to switch to the Blades of Chaos here, but it's really not that difficult. Plus, there's a health chest too, so it's all good. So just hop on this cable here. You could actually do by tapping the X button, you could go faster. So it's always good to be able to go faster. And then just press the R1 button to jump down. So this is a pretty, yeah, whenever they're in like a group of 4, they can be problematic. So that's why I'm just grabbing them. Grab and go, that's my method, you know. Especially with this weapon. I really didn't want to... The final form of Zeus is pretty tough, because you have to use that weapon on him. And they don't really give... They don't give you any practice. This is your practice for the final boss, so... you know, maybe you want to create a separate save file if you want to practice. I don't know, you'll have ample time to practice on them. Zeus, that fight, the final boss, is not the hardest part of the game, in my opinion. The hardest part is that huge-ass fight outside the Loom Chamber, which I'm kind of dreading on one hand, but I've already beaten it before, so... And I know I'm just going to get better with repeated playings of this game, so I'm actually looking forward. I'm looking forward to kicking some ass on that part. I'll probably get my ass kicked a lot, but you know, it'll balance out. So here I thought there was an item over there, so I mistook that area for where the actual item is. So this, I think I mentioned it in the last video. This is where in this area here you start actually accumulating stuff that's going to give you the upgrade. So I thought those guys should have given me some orbs too, those guys that fell down. I'm like, where's my orbs when I was playing this game? So this part, see, it says +5 brutal kill. You always want to get those, because that gives you more orbs, in addition to all the orbs you're getting for all the kills. So this fight here is pretty tough. They kind of ambush you and push you against the wall. So I was blocking, and I got damaged quite a bit there by several sword attacks from those guys. But just grab them, and then when there's one guy left, or just, you know, he's pretty much fodder at that point. And the reason I went back up there is because I was trying to like do that quick dash across when you're climbing stuff. It didn't work out. So this item here, this you need to grab this item because you're not going to be coming back to this area for sure. That's for sure. So everything you collect from the beginning of where this video started, that's where we're starting to collect orbs. So just always kill everything, never run from a battle. Just kill everything you can, and from this point on, I'm going to be destroying every breakable object, too, that I find along my path. So, just always break all the breakable objects, too, because those give you orbs. Okay, so now we need to traverse this this rope here, and there's a minor edit there because I messed up. And there's actually a lot of checkpoints that I saw. The great thing about this game is it has the ability to just restart from the checkpoint really quickly. Very minimal loading times. It's really nice. Very nice. It would really be nice, too, to be able to go up faster on this cable, but I think that kind of cinematics that the game was doing right there kind of was... I think the game was wanting you to see all the cool stuff going on around you. So... just turn around so that the back is facing the wall back there, and then jump off backwards. A little edit there too. I try to do these edits as seamlessly as I can. This part always gives me a little bit of a problem. I'll show you what to do though. You just essentially just pull the lever at first, then hop down. Sometimes it's hard to not get damaged while you're falling down. Right there, I was kind of lucky by those blue lights, blue laser lights, whatever they are, and then just slash at this pendulum about half a dozen times or so. Hop back up here, and then pull the lever once again, and then hop onto the rope once you've pulled it, and then get as close as you can to those shafts of blue light, and then once you hear the sound, jump, do the dash jump by pressing X, and that's the quickest way to get over to there. You'll kind of just judge it by your ears. Just listen for when that sound effect occurs, and then just do that quick dash jump. So over here, don't worry about like falling off or doing this or getting damaged. You can't. But that's pretty much the end of this video. We're going to be doing the Zeus's Betrayal next video. And basically all you need to do is escape from this situation here and just jump out of the guy's mouth. And Everybody take care. I'm going to be moving on. We're going to see you in the next video, Zeus's Betrayal.